Right, here we are, everybody. Outer Worlds, Spacer's Choice Edition, once again. This time, we are going to Tartarus, to continue on with the main quest. We've left Phineas, Wells, in the correctional facility, if that's what it is, on Tartarus for some time to do the 2 DLCs, because it warned me about them. So I'm sure it'll warn me again. I'm not sure if there's anything we missed or whatever. We did talk to a couple people here and whatever. We haven't gone to here or here yet, so I guess we'll see what happens on those places. So you're about to assault the labyrinth on Tartarus and determine the fate of the Halcyon colony. Saves made after this point can only finish the main story on Tartarus. Side quests and downloadable content such as Peril on Gorgon or the Murder on Eridanos will be unavailable for any saves made beyond this point. If there's anything you want to do before you enter the prison, do it now, before you cross the point of no return. Well, I mean, I don't have anything that I wanted to do besides go to Typhon and whatever this place is down here. But I don't know if we're going to go to those. You know what? No. Give me just 1 second. I'm going to look it up. Okay, so, that was quick, right? Yeah, I made it back. Magic of editing, right? Apparently, we can't go here. Or here. At all. I don't know if the Outer Worlds is planning on giving us another DLC. I figured it's been out for some time. I've heard some things about the Outer Worlds 2 already. So yeah, I don't know. But I guess that means that we can continue with going to Tartarus. Yes, I would like to continue. Would you like to save? Sure, why not? We'll save. We'll save and that one.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution.
That's okay.
Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Alright, well, since we have you here, do you know anything useful about Tartarus?
Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain. I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return.
Well, that's sad. We trust Ada? You promise not to leave without me?
I can make the assurance that I will not leave with another captain unless you do not return within 876,541,652 hours. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
Wow. Well, of all places to get arrested, what the heck is with you people and landing violations? How long will it take? Wait, this isn't Terra 2. My mistake. Oh, I'll just be leaving. Can we do that one?
Your ship is not permitted to leave until you remit payment for your fines and submit yourself to execution. Only after your smoking corpse is thrown from an airlock will we lift the lockdown on your spacecraft.
Captain, I would not recommend this course of action.
Okay. You're just going to kill me? No arrest or anything? If you're just going to kill me, why bother with the ticket? Hey, how do I know you're a real officer under that helmet? Show me your biometric ID.
All right. I'm feeling generous. I'm transmitting the ID of a productive, law-abiding employee so you can see what one looks like before you die. Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge.
Oh, perfect.
How can I be of assistance?
Oh, I guess that's it?
I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
Yeah, sure. Okay. It's Tartarus. Parvati, you're gonna have to stay here and don't open the door. Oh, no. Receptionist Kelly.
Hey, why are we on Tartarus? And why do I get the feeling I'm never leaving this ship?
Yeah, I forgot about you. Yikes. We will be taking our heavy hitters. Let's go. Groundbreaker. Cheers, man.
Captain did right by us once. Now it's our turn. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Push on, Margot.
Go, go, go.
Stay down, hullhead.
Dump the body. Take him down. Somebody clean up this mess.
We got the Groundbreaker's help, huh? This guy's failed. Yeah, I suppose, huh?
Everyone all right?
No. Okay, nothing here. I wonder if once we're done here, we can go and drop that lady off. I completely forgot about her. Now I feel real bad. Keep the ship clean, lady. Or, you know, just be a receptionist, I guess. Y'all have N-ray damage. Get out of there. Okay. Hey, what up, dude? I suppose we shouldn't murder everyone. Fresh milk. What do we got here? Rotating password list. A list of passwords for something called a RAM. There are 3 columns, but only one legible. The rest have been scratched out. Today's password from the column is 1 tac Akande. We'll just say it's Akande. A-K-A-N-D-E. He's gonna see us. Maybe not. It's a volcano planet. Persuade is up. I guess we'll do hack again. Codex.
How long we lasted on the surface?
I've gotta admit, I'm not too keen on walking into a prison. They lock me up, I'm liable to kill everyone trying to get back out.
You're hopefully okay. We'll see what happens, I guess. At least you got a UDL uniform on. Pit access.
Lead the way, boss.
You want to
I
try
got your
and-
back.
Okay, this is just a hallway, ends at nothing. Some cargo vessels or something.
Nobody messes with you, boss.
Go, go. Ow, ow, ow. Kidding me with that? I got this door.
Everyone all right?
Okay, that'll give us a little bit more time. You see the intruders, guys? They were crazy. They had like a crazy good pilot, probably. Oh, I guess that'd be Ada, wouldn't it? That's what we're wearing. Okay. Let's just go, here.
Nicely done.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what you get.
Let's go to the map real quick. Oh my gosh, there's so many rooms. And they all seem to be on this side. So we'll go up here first.
Here we go.
Security patrol.
Sorry, guys. We've broken into a prison. UDL hates us. We caused too much of a ruckus, huh? fridge.
You make it look so easy.
Thank you. Gosh, these guys are supplied. This is a big, big room for us to explore. Okay, nothing and nothing. Go up this ladder. Their whole cargo bay? I mean, somebody must have heard one of these, right?
Heads up, boss! Oh, that had to hurt.
Great work.
Sorry.
Nicely done. This will be fine.
Go, go, go.
Oh, that's the last of him.
Dark matter bars. Heck yeah. Come on. We're already fugitives. I don't know why they haven't gone and actually seized our vessel yet. Nice. Okay. Nothing on there. Computers are broken everywhere. What's this? Somebody's hand.
Jackass is incoming!
Wait, alright. Hold on, hold on.
We're the best there ever was.
Okay, so these are some sort of freighter type deals. Supplies in and out. You can wonder why your buddies are all dead. There's a door. The bourbon. Let's go. Okay. Well, from what I could see, wasn't actually a ton of stuff for us here. Okay, we're kind of in the belly here, so let's try and keep a lower profile. Got all kinds of vending machines. Holy cow. Basically every single one. And a workbench. They weren't messing around. Sell, please. Since we get a 5% discount. We get a... Oh, we don't get the discount here. And no discount. And that's my good one. No discount. No discount. Okay, Anti-Cleo, 5% discount. We're gonna sell to you. Sell it all. What do I care? I don't think we're getting any, like a 5% increase for doing this, but... Z. Bye. Okay. Transfer. Alright guys, you ready? We're going to the pit. I'm sure. You guys see about that guy earlier? Crazy captain to be landing here, huh? Oh man, we are not gonna make it.
Got a promotion coming. I can feel it. Carry on.
Ooh, that's close. You guys still look good. Oh, I guess I'm still disguised. It just doesn't hold up. Pit.
Let's go, troops. Stellar base counting on us.
Oh, cool. Iconic class. Why is Stellar Bay here? There we go.
Felix! Here we go! That has to hurt!
Ow.
Nothing like a good tussle.
These freaking things. Okay. We're looking at any on all computers. What's this? So Stellar Bay on Monarch has gotten here. And people from the Groundbreaker are here. Why? I don't know. I never told them anything about this. They're just here. Perhaps we'll find that information out. May Vanoy.
Our trigger fingers are getting a mite antsy.
Okay, well, May, that's great. What I'm thinking... Okay, there's nothing that I saw. So we can climb up this here ladder. If we even want to. Okay, let's just go.
One down.
I mean, come on, you saw it, right? Your partner went down and you were just like, eh. Down the hallway. Oh. Could just bypass them. Well, that's okay. Ready? Go. Ooh, look at that. Okay, let's go up.
Yes! Take him down! No! Gotta get down!
Everyone all right?
Ah, he shot me with those stupid things. Okay, we're back out with our stuff. Give me some of that milk. I do believe that once our disguise is gone, they see us as a wanted fugitive, and that's why we are getting shot at. Unseal the doors, exit. What do we have here? Little press room, huh? See what kind of messages we got. Cameras. Jim, I'm trying to get straight with Akande's order. Oh, it is a person. Only a few things more from my end, but I don't know what we'll do about cameras. She says security footage ain't enough. They want proper reels. What's going on? W. Continue. The response to cameras. She's bringing in a VIP for internment. Security is ramping up. Ramping up to... Oh, yeah, we killed her, didn't we? We killed Akande. For the inconvenience... Sorry for the inconvenience. It's fine. It's a fine mess down here. Said something about recording an announcement. They're all overly excited. It's hush-hush, but I guess this VIP's been on the run for a while. I bet the engineers have a few cameras. I'll see if I can track some down. Jim. Continue. Cameras response. Jim, I appreciate it. You know her. We miss a check on this list. It's our heads. You have no idea how tough it was getting a effing green tarp. assume it would be them talking about Phineas. Okay, we could walk past
Just go rough somebody up.
these guys here. I hope we're not missing anything down there. Of course, it's all the way across.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and fight!
You guys see what's going on, right? You guys got this. Oh. Sanjar over at... Okay, well, whatever. So Monarch and the... Okay, alright, well,
Nice.
cool. I suppose.
Calm before the storm and all that.
Calm?
All right, boss. I'm ready. Let's do this.
Okay. Wait, I thought we killed her. Oh, we killed her.
After all you've done, all the work you've destroyed, all the money you've cost me, your misguided crusade has doomed Halcyon.
Misguided. Doomed. Phineas and I are saving the colony. I don't know about saving the colony, but I'm just rooting out corruption, one idiot at a time. What can I say? I like to cause trouble. We'll say the first one.
That crackpot's plan is ludicrous. We have steps, action items, budgets, and reports. All he's got is a guilty conscience and lofty dreams. In any other circumstance, I'd admire your boldness. In this one, however, I have only 2 words for you. Fuck off.
Wow. Whoa, now. There's no call for hostility. I literally walked in and started shooting people. You aren't, one to mince words, huh? Chairman Rockwell, just the man I'm here to kill. I didn't say anything about that.
Psychopathic outlaws don't deserve the time. Thankfully, you're in a prison already. Find the nearest cell and wait until I'm done here. Then I'll drag you to the executioner myself.
I'm not waiting for anything. This colony needs saving right now. Oh, of course. How long until you're done? A felony? I've made a terrible mistake. Please don't arrest me.
Is that what you think you're doing? This path of wanton societal disruption? You call that being a savior? I call it sabotage. You know what saboteurs get, Captain? Summary executions. In the next room is the finest automechanical purveyor of death ever made. Try not to scratch the paint with your skull. It was fucking expensive.
Rockwell. Bad language. I'm sure we can talk about this, Rockwell. Let's work something out. I'll be there before you know it. Well, let's see what he has to say.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Akande was always the sociable one, not me. Need I repeat the magic 2 words?
No. Well then, I'm on my way. Prepare your head for bashing. I'll be there before you know it. I suppose. I mean, he's gonna leave the door unlocked, I suppose, so... That's a... seems like a bigger door, doesn't it? Hey, you guys, come in here.
Sure.
There.
Wow, nice work.
Seemed bigger. Oh, can't do that. Designate Ram as a hostile intruder. Hold on. I want to see him first. Look at him, he's so cool. Guess what? Why would that even be an option? They already started freezing people.
And that's how it's done, Captain.
It's cold in here. They're empty. They are empty. Combat drones. Sealed doors. I guess the fight would be pretty difficult if I didn't just go and do what I just did. Oh, we're getting to the VIPs area. This is frickin' sweet. Hold on, everybody. They got the windows, painted glass. What's this? Sealed? Sealed door. Of course, because I like to explore things. Alright, let's head on back up and finish this job. So it should probably load my game, I would assume, after this is all done.
Seems like a Halcyon after all.
Here we go.
Everyone all right? Get me out of here!
I'm gonna... Now it's my turn. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Sweet. Oh, there we go.
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You lunatic. You broke into the board's own fortress and killed the chairman just to rescue one doddering old man? You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough.
You kidding? The board never stood a chance against me. No, they didn't, because I'm on, like, extremely easy. You know I wouldn't let anything happen to you, Phineas. Do you have any idea how much trouble I went through to save you? We'll just say the second one.
I know, my friend, I know. And now it's finally over. The board's finished. It's only a matter of time before the entire system slips from their grasp. You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
I don't like the sound of that. Great. And I was just about to pop open some drink and celebrate. I'm really not in the mood for your theatrics, Phineas. Let's do the first one.
Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
Hold on, Doc. Are you telling me the Earth went dark 3 years ago, and the board's just been covering this up?
They've been incredibly effective at concealing the truth. Right now, the only people in the colony who know are standing in this room.
So we've got to make do on our own. Seems to me that'll make us stronger in the end anyhow.
You're quite right. We've got no choice but to make do on our own. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. we've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
Oh, there's a few problems with that. I was hoping that that was kind of one of our game plans to stop the whole food shortage thing. You know, plus we're trying to save the colony, the Halcyon colony, the Hope's colonists. Ugh. Wow, okay. We're in serious trouble. Okay, we have a lot of work ahead of us. We'd best get started. Wait, hold on. I need to ask you something. Maybe he'll let us... What can we ask him?
Yes, certainly. I'll help however I can.
What do you think happened?
I don't know what happened, but something must have gone horribly wrong. I don't know why Earth's gone silent. I don't even know if Earth exists anymore. We have no connection back to Earth, and return is likely impossible. We're completely alone out here.
You mentioned a frigate disappearing?
You might have heard of the Earth Directorate's frigate. Half the colony's entire military was on that ship. They were returning to Earth when they vanished without a trace. That was 2 years ago. We haven't heard a word from them since. Whatever happened to Earth likely happened to them.
There's something else. I know about the other colonists, Phineas.
I wasn't trying to hide the truth from you, but after all you've done, I owe you an explanation. Yes, I experimented on the Hope's colonists. Each of my experiments ended in catastrophic failure. Each of my subjects died in agony. You are my first and only success. I didn't tell you about the others because I didn't want to burden you. My failures are my own to bear, not yours.
Well, better late than never, I guess.
I'm not asking you to forgive me. Law knows I won't forgive myself, but I'm going to try to set things right. My apologies. I need to get a hold of myself. We've far more pressing issues to worry about right now. If you have any more questions, ask me. I'll answer as best I can.
No, I don't have any, apparently. We've got a lot of work to do.
Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
Somebody has to run this colony. I'm the only competent person left. You can count on me. I'll help you revive the other colonists. I'm going to do what I've always done. Whatever I want, all the time. We'll do the second one.
When I revived you, I thought you were going to help me save this colony. I was wrong. I had our roles reversed, you see. You're the one who's going to save us all. I'm just the one who set you on your path. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support. We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks. Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took Sublight Salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could keep the Sublight family together. Adelaide McDevitt replaced Reed Thompson as the leader of Edgewater. She and her followers transformed Edgewater in their image. Anyone loyal to Reed was pressured into leaving town, and those who stayed behind adapted to her way of life. Adelaide transformed the old cannery into a new garden. The nearby Edgewater Cemetery provided a convenient source of fertilizer. As for Reed Thompson, it was said that he lasted exactly 2 days outside the walls of Edgewater. Years later, a marauder was found in possession of his hat. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Even the Gorgon asteroid, though a distant enigma to most of Halcyon, felt the aftershocks of your actions. Olivia and Minnie Ambrose worked together to cure the marauders Adrena Time had created. Through their partnership as scientist and administrator, they discovered the harmony that had eluded them as mother and daughter. And through years of patience and effort, they discovered the means to wean Halcyon from the scourge of Adrena Time. Their work eventually allowed Wells and his scientists to treat many of Halcyon's marauders. As their addiction waned, the colonists who had lived for so long under the thrall of Adrena Time returned to their communities and loved ones, and joined in the effort to save Halcyon. In spite of everything, the Gorgon asteroid remained a sobering reminder of the potential for progress and disaster in humanity's most ambitious efforts. The Rizzo's company in Halcyon dissolved after the collapse of the board. Needless to say, the launch of Spectrum Brown was indefinitely delayed. A stockpile of Spectrum Brown remains buried deep beneath the ruins of the old distillery, abandoned to time and attrition. With the dissolution of the board, Ruth Bellamy found herself without the two constants in her life: Byzantine culture and her sister Belinda. In the face of this new reality, she struggled to find a direction for her life. The colony had moved on from Halcyon Helen and would require new heroes in the years to come. And so Ruth Bellamy decided it was time to exit stage left. She quietly disappeared from public view. The dissolution of the board did not mean the dissolution of the ambitions of Cedric Kincannon, the charismatic leader of Sublight Underground. Cedric offered Slug's transportation services to the newly thawed colonists and set to work ferrying resources and food wherever they were most needed. For better or worse, Slug headgear became fashionable in the following years. As the board began to disintegrate, Spencer Woolrich found himself at a crossroads. Cling to what little stardom remained to him, or help usher Halcyon into its new future. To the surprise of many, perhaps himself most of all, Spencer chose the latter option. Having learned a variety of different skills in the many different roles played throughout his lengthy career, Spencer founded a radio serial dedicated to staying alive despite the odds. His subjects included how to survive violent encounters with only grazing wounds, dispense pithy one-liners for tense scenarios, and, of course, how to look good doing both. After a brief attempt at dating Helen as one person rather than two, which both Bertie and Helen found too strange, Bertie struck out on his own to try his hand at raising woolly cows. Many of his former Rangers teammates soon followed, accompanied by the woolly cow the team had originally plied with alcohol. The dairy farm thrived under Bertie's leadership and care. The Dairy Rangers privately believed that the woolly cows softened Bertie's temper considerably, although the only one brave enough to say this to his face was promptly headbutted. Due to the board's dissolution, many of the Prophet's old customers no longer found quite the same value in productivity seminars that they once had. With her business drying up, the Prophet chose to take her followers down a new path. Months later, salvagers on Eridanos found clues leading them to a seemingly abandoned bunker out in the wilderness. Inside, they discovered horribly mangled corpses, sacrificed to a blood-scrawled portrait of a sprat-headed deity. The Prophet was not among the bodies. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker, and Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed. The stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name. And in no time, she was a fixture in the groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem. She and Junlei were never far apart. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past, and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Well, I think that's it. I think credits are supposed to roll or something. Or does it just stay like this? I think maybe it just stays like this. We'll press some keys in a minute here. Actually, you know what? Let's enter space. Escape. Okay. Credits, I guess. We'll hit up the credits here. Okay. Okay. I don't, yeah. Maybe? Well, guys, I don't think that there's any credits. Sorry for the people that developed and, you know, made this game and stuff. It was a good game. I really enjoyed it. Turns out, you know, with my playthrough, everything kind of worked out. There might be more DLCs, there might not be, for those 2 other planets that we couldn't get to. I did hear news, I read something, like a quick headline of The Outer Worlds number 2 they might be making. Yeah, anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed. And I guess with that, I will say bye for now. I mean, I think everything was resolved. They even said that the food issue was resolved. All the colonists were unfroze. Rizzo's dissolved. Most of those corporations probably should have, but whatever. And you know, things got a little bit more normal, but as normal as this place could get, I suppose. But anyways, yeah, since there's no credits, I will thank everyone for watching. Please do like, comment, subscribe, do all the things that YouTube wants you to do. And if you didn't like the video, please tell me why you didn't like the video. And yeah, again, we'll see you next time, and bye for now.